Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. In this video, we're going to talk about the Jews. Who are the Jews? The Jews are God's chosen people. There are two types of Jews. I'm going to call them physical Jews and spiritual Jews. I came up with these terms, so if you've never heard of them before, that is why. You can be a physical Jew in two ways. One is an ethnic Jew. That means you are simply born in the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You are one of their descendants. That would make you a Jew by birth, and nothing you can do to change that. Even if you don't follow the Bible or Judaism, you'd still be a Jew. And two is if you follow Judaism. That would make you a Jew by religion. Those who are the physical Jews, those are the physical Jews, but that doesn't necessarily mean they are the spiritual Jews. The spiritual Jews are the true Jews and the true people of God. God's chosen people actually have a relationship with Him and love Him and know Him and are known of Him. Now imagine a bunch of fish. And some of these fish are Jewish. The Jews are God's chosen fish, but there are other fish who love God. The fish who love God and obey Him and know Him and are known of Him, these are the true fish of God. Notice not all the Jew fish love God, but not all the non-Jew fish hate God. I didn't clarify this, but you either love God or you hate Him. Most people on earth do not love God. If they did, the world wouldn't be so evil. Just to clarify, you can be a physical Jew and a spiritual Jew. That would be like a Christian Jew. You could be just a physical Jew. That's an ethnic or religious Jew. You could be neither of those, and that would just make you a Gentile. Or you could just be a spiritual Jew. Generally, you'd call those Christians, but not all Christians actually love God either. This is what it would look like if I threw some Christian fish in here. This is not to scale or anything. It's just a visual aid. I've noticed that the Christians have had the same problem the Jews have had. And that's because they both think they're God's chosen people, that they get lifted up with pride and never actually get in a relationship with God in the first place. Some of the, if it's got a heart, that's a true believer. If it's got the Star of David, that's the blue star there, that's a Jew. And the cross is the Christian. But only the people with hearts actually have a relationship with God. This is not to scale, this is just an example. So what's so important about the physical Jews? Everything! The physical Jews wrote the Bible and died defending it. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Joseph, Moses, David, Solomon, Daniel, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and Jesus Christ were all Jews. I forgot Moses. We have a history because of the Jews. Because they wrote the Bible, they also recorded the archaeology in the Bible as well. So we have a historical and archaeological and geographical evidence of the events in the Bible that they actually happened, that the events in the Bible actually happened. They also made tons of scientific inventions. They also discovered tons of different medicines. Now, I personally believe that God has blessed them so much to keep them relevant so that no one can say that they're not important. Otherwise, someone could just say, we got Jesus, why do we care about the Jews? And finally, the other most important thing about the physical Jews is for Bible prophecy. There are tons of prophecies in the Bible about and for the Jews, and some haven't come true yet. Knowing who the Jewish people are and where they are is important for historical and future purposes. If you're going to study this, be sure to use the King James Bible if you're serious about studying this. This will give you a tremendous start if you actually want to learn about when Jesus is coming back and the end of the world and stuff like that. Just for a reference, this is Israel. That's like the Jewish homeland. This is where it's at. It's in between Africa and Europe and Asia. It's right there, next to Egypt. Though right now Christians have our moment to do God's plan, he's not done with the physical Jews. To this day, they're still important. I forgot to mention this, but Ishmael is Abraham's first son, but the Bible excludes him from the Jewish line. Go from Adam to Noah to the Tower of Babel to Abraham, and God made a covenant with Abraham that everyone, his descendants, would be his chosen people. And then Abraham begot Isaac. He had begot Ishmael first, but then the Bible says he's not the child of the promise, but that Isaac is the child of promise. So we go from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and then skip a whole bunch of generations of people, and then Jesus. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon and comment if you liked the video and if you'd like to see more of this. Thank you guys. Goodbye.